It's a beautiful day and we're off to Seville to see what we can find.
Just going out the campsite and the bus stops right outside the door. Perfect.
So here she finally is, running just about 20 minutes late, which apparently is typical for Spanish buses. I've only been on the coach 10 minutes, I already feel sick. This has got to be the worst driver I've ever had the pleasure of riding with.
So we are at the Setas de Seville, also known locally as the Mushroom or the Parasol. It was started in 2005, finished in 2011, and is made up of 8,000 wooden pieces. It's the largest wooden building in the world. It's 150 metres long, 70 metres wide and 26 metres tall. The rooftop terrace on the 5th floor apparently has amazing views over the city, especially at dusk. However, we may do with a coffee in the square. The most important bit about this wooden building that we forgot to mention outside, how could we forget this, is there's a market inside, and we all know that's in Tom's top 5 things that he loves, food markets.
And it smells magnificent.
We wandered past many grand old buildings and courtyards full of plants. Isn't this just the prettiest little courtyard? The city's magnificent cathedral was built in the 15th century in Gothic, Moorish and Renaissance styles and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Unfortunately, our time here was limited, but we spent the next few hours meandering down tiny cobbled streets lined with oranges and around many of the city's gardens, slowly heading to the Plaza de España and eventually a bus back to the campsite. I was just going to say it stopped, there it is again. I don't know if the microphone will pick it up, but one thing I wasn't expecting in Seville is the parrots. There's loads and loads of them. It's a bit like being in parts of London. They've stopped now. Typical. So we're at the last stop of the day at the Plaza de España, Spanish Plaza. Big open space. The buildings all around have got different things in them, museums and things. Apparently they do live music here, they do performances, flamenco and things like that. What we weren't expecting is to see the water with boats in that you can hire. It looks quite fun. Although it looks a lot older, the Plaza de España was built between 1914 and 1929 as the main and largest building from the Spanish-American Expo of 1929.
One of the great things about travelling is everybody speaks English, apart from Seville, where they don't. All the guy did is went "Nyong, nyong, 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 nyong," and brought out a menu and pointed. And we worked out it's only cold food they do and no tapas.
He was trying to tell us Frio, so he's brought this out and pointed out which ones we can have. Everything we wanted is not on this bit, but we're going to order some.
Typical confusion of every country in Europe really, other than the UK, is we got dumped off on the motorway.
No, we got dropped off at a bus stop that is the closest one opposite to where we want to be, on the other side of the road. I think the rest of them were asking him, can you like go round and drop us off? And he said no. So
I bet he does. I bet we see him in a minute.
Yeah. Of course we will.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our trip to Seville for the day. If you've enjoyed the video, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up,
Thumbs up,
and keep following us as we head south to Morocco.